YouTube, I'm back again. I wanted to share with you some of the things that I did while going on my journey. A lot of us moms or mom-to-bees, those of you who are TTC out there, I think this would be very helpful for you. I wanted to touch a little bit on how I started my little journey, and then, touch on like what I did. There goes my alarm. You know what? I never used to be an alarm user till after having a kid. Really and seriously, I'm one of those people that could actually get up. But what I wanted to touch on was basically what I did to get pregnant. I remember going through YouTube and looking for those answers. I did a lot of research actually, and a lot of them very natural. Some of the roots and stuff that were mentioned was red clover and daikon radish, which just so happens to be in this little package here, which I found to be very awesome. Another great root is maca, which is pretty awesome. I have to switch this thing for mirror view, but maca's pretty good. I love maca. I can tell you the story of how I found out I was pregnant. So I started my journey. I bought a whole bunch of vegetables and fruits that I researched that actually combated my condition, which was pretty interesting, needless to say. So I just started doing everything, working out. Like I would work out every day. Every day I would work out. I came home from work because with PCOS, right, it's really not an easy deal to lose weight. You literally would have to work out like twice a day in order for you to lose weight. And that's exactly what I was doing. And it wasn't even just to lose weight. It was just to be healthy enough to conceive a baby. And that isn't even enough. And I'll go into that a little bit later too. I found myself, when I was just trying to get pregnant, I found myself doing like a lot of things. I was eating cleaner. I ate a lot more fruits and vegetables. I made sure I had a salad a day because it's a nice, yummy green salad, just eating. And mind you, at the time, I ate a lot of like meats and stuff like that. And they were all pretty much strong, So in my life at that time, and then that, because what you're taught is eat chicken, eat fish, eat steak, obviously in moderation, but pair it with a vegetable. And that is what's considered healthy, But since then, I've come around. My mindset is a little bit different. After my daughter, I want to say I did gain weight, and it was inching towards a weight that I wasn't really happy with. I have lost weight. I might post a little pictures after, me talking. But dealing with PCOS is not an easy deal. It really isn't. It can put on the early onset of menopause. So that's why you have a lot of women that are very hormonal. It's because of the imbalances of testosterone. Sometimes people are more testosterone high and others testosterone low, or estrogen high or estrogen low. And I'm estrogen low as testosterone high. So I tend to get hirsutism and I gain weight all in my belly. Like I'm all midsection. But I want to say I've incorporated a few things that actually have changed that for me, which is amazing. And I'm really excited about. And I'll share that in a later video. Not now just yet, because I want to get into what I did to get where I'm at. And this was over 6 years ago. I started my journey 6 years ago. My daughter's almost 5. She'll be 5 this year in 2018. Wow, I cannot believe I have not been on YouTube that long. But yes, I haven't been on YouTube that long. And for good reason, right? I'm busy trying to handle being a mom. So, um, one of my own little journey, I started incorporating more shakes. I started incorporating, like, these were homemade shakes. This is one even, it wasn't even anything that was pre-made or pre-bought in a store or anything. Excuse me, I'm talking a lot, so my mouth is getting dry. I was drinking a little wine too, so and that's something else that I do more now. I drink just a little bit more. A glass of wine goes a long way these days. But geez, what I wanted to get into was the foods and stuff that I got to eat, right? I ate so many different things. And things we don't get on a regular basis. I mean, I would be eating chard. I ate, beets. I incorporated a lot more spices and soups. I would do it in a soup. I didn't do salad too much. I did soup really mainly, and it would be stuff full of beta carotene, things that help the body stabilize itself. It was pretty cool at that time, and I was really going at it strong because I was going to work out twice a day, every day, and then I would eat like this. So yes, I saw the benefits of all of that. I did lose weight, and I felt normal. It was great. And then I kind of like gave up on the whole idea of getting pregnant. I know, right? So I gave up on being pregnant, and I let go of it. I let it go. I said, you know what? I'm ready to just accept the fact that perhaps maybe our Lord, you know, or the cosmic being in the sky just doesn't want me to be a mom. And I was ready to accept that. And needless to say, like maybe 2 days or 3 days after making that statement, I went to the doctor to go get my antibiotics, because that's what we do when we're sick, is go to the doctor and request the pills that they normally administer for the things that you are feeling at the time, right? So I asked the doctor, and she was like, oh, what are you feeling? And I told her, yeah, my boobs hurt, but that's normal, right? Yeah, my period's late, but that's normal because PCOS, you don't have a normal period, normal regular period. Yeah, like who lives that life? Not me. So when she was asking me these questions, I was just like blowing her off. I was like, seriously, listen, give me my medication. I'm not pregnant. There's just no way. I took a test like a week ago. There's just no way I could possibly be pregnant. And they know me very well in my doctor's office. I mean, I'm a PCOS sufferer, and I've been trying to get pregnant for so long, so we're pretty regular. Like, they know my blood work, they know me, they know who I am, they know everything about me. And needless to say, even after hearing the nurse, because they did a blood draw, and they did a pregnancy test for me in the office, even after hearing all of that, they're snickering and talking outside the door. Oh, I can't wait to hear what she's gonna say. I want to tell her. And I'm like, they're not coming in here to tell me that I'm pregnant. I still was just like, keep it. You know what I mean? Because I already had this discussion with, God. I said I was gonna let it go, so I did. And then they walk in the room and they're like, you're pregnant. Literally. I mean, you know what it feels like to be waiting for someone to tell you that, especially after so many times of taking a pregnancy test and not seeing it be positive. Someone walks into a room and tells you you are. I mean, tears, just literally, all the tears and stuff coming down my face. And I immediately got on the phone, called my husband, and I was just like, babe, we're going to have a baby. And of course, I have a blocked fallopian tube. So they handled this extremely, it's because it could have been high risk. So I had to go to the hospital. They had to find the baby and see where she implanted and make sure it wasn't in my fallopian tube that was blocked. Thank God. I can say that she wasn't. And I'm alive and well because things like that can kill you if they're not caught early. And that's my little PCOS pregnancy scare story. That now is a living, breathing human being that brings complete joy to my life every day. I used to like only imagine a child in my life. I used to only imagine having a baby call me mom every day, and now just having her here, I can't even imagine a life without her. And and yet I can't believe I was ready to accept a life without her. You know, it's insane. So that's my little story, and a little taste of the things that I've done. If you want to know more, please comment. You want to know more, and I'll actually create a video that has a little bit more details. If you want to know more about how to like get this journey going and moving, I really want to share this story with you guys. But that's my little PCOS beginning, or ending I should say, because I conceived my daughter and then I got pregnant again. Unfortunately, that pregnancy didn't continue. But you know, I'm a strong believer in things happening for a reason. Everything in life serves its purpose. And I believe at that time I wasn't ready to have another child. Baby was in diapers and all that. So it's just amazing that it happened so quickly after my daughter. But I'm thankful that I only have my daughter now. I'm ready and willing and able to accept whatever the universe wants to give me.